Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This time I'm meant to be dressed up as Quan from the game series Mortal Kombat. It's definitely one of my more dramatic makeups. Gotta love a makeup that involves a smouldering stare. So yeah, if you'd like to learn how to recreate this makeup, stay tuned. So a good place to start with this look is to be popping on a latex ball cap, which you can buy from most theatrical shops, or you can buy the ones that I make myself personally on my website, which I'll pop in the description bar below. I will also be blocking out my eyebrows. You can skip that step. The only reason I'm doing it is just in case the paint doesn't go completely over the edge of my eyebrows and I really want them to be completely hidden. So to do both those things, I'll pop a link in the description bar below. I'll also pop a link up there somewhere. That will take you to the 2 tutorials that I did to teach you guys how to block your brows out and pop in a ball cap, just to save time up in this video. So I'm just going to go bald up and we'll go from there. So there we are. So after I applied my ball cap, I went around the edge of my ball cap with about 3 layers of more liquid latex to get rid of that edge. So now I can start on the foundation, which is going to be done using a Superstar white watercolour. So I'm going to apply that all over my ball cap, all over my face, my neck and my ears. So then I can take a Superstar black watercolour and I can start working on the shape of the eyes and the 2 black lines that go to the back of the head. So after I've got the initial shape, I can take a M.A.C Black paint stick, which is a really nice dark black cream, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes and ever so slightly on the sides here and just blend that outwards, just so there's no harsh line from here all the way around to here. So think very angry smoulder. Next, I can take a really sharp angle brush and the same black cream, and I'm going to continue these lines going down and around and up. So I'm going to have these 2 lines here going up into a point just to make the eyes frown. So then taking the same brush but with no more cream, I can blend these 2 lines together towards itself and also the points upwards so it tapers off. So when it's all blended out, it will look like this. Super angry. Next, I can take the same black cream and I can start working on the cheekbones, which are going to be very, very, very masculine. So think me, then think the opposite. So the shape is going to be very simple. It's going to be going across a tiny little curve and then down. It's not going to be very subtle at all. It's something I usually refer to as like a Johnny Depp cheekbone. So I'll just draw it on first so you can see the shape that I've done and then I'll blend it out afterwards. So that's the guideline we need to be really keeping to. So there needs to be enough space in between here so there's a highlight for the cheekbone, and there also needs to be enough space here so that I can do some nasal labial folds and some mouth frowns afterwards. So with this line here, I'm going to take some more of the black and I can start blending it downwards, leaving it slightly feathered going upwards. So quite dark but no abrupt harsh line. Okay, so it's still quite prominent, but it's quite blended out. Don't worry too much about it going up here for now, because I'm going to go to that later when I start shading in the eye area. So then I can just copy that on this side. Then onto the nasal labial folds. So I'm going to take the black cream, go around my nose, then follow a similar shape to if you were to smile, for example. So it goes around and then down, but I'm not going to have it join onto these lines here. It's going to be about 1 centimetre away from this line. So I'm just going to draw it first to show you where I've gone and then blend it out afterwards. So it looks like he's kind of snarling. So I can take that line again and blend it outwards. Then I'm just going to draw a couple lines underneath the lip here just to make it look like the cheeks are a little bit more puffy in this area, because he's going to be scouring, so I just want it to look like the lips are turning under. Then I can just copy that on this side, but with the middle area I'm going to have it slightly meeting up underneath the lip here, but I'm going to leave a tiny little gap in the middle, I think. I can then take the same black cream, go down the sides of the nose and then blend that outwards to make the nose look a little bit thinner. With the same black cream then, I can do some lines from the corners of the eyes to the centre of the face, only in this general area here, because they're going to go slightly curved and then downwards. That's just going to add to that frown area here and just make the brow look that much more furrowed. Then onto the thing that I've been looking forward to the most with this makeup, and that is the detail on the forehead. They're very detailed markings, they're very interesting to look at, they're very pretty, but I think this is going to take a while, especially to try and get the first part of it symmetric, so take your time with this, be super slow. Your best bet with it is to start with a really small brush and then make it thicker as it goes on, because it's easier to add than it is to take things away if you make a mistake. Then, with this area here, I was going to paint the gem on, but then I thought I have a whole drawer dedicated to gems and glitter. As you do. So I've got this really nice red gem, which I just got a pack of like assorted gems. You can get them like craft shops and art stores, those kind of things. It's not the exact shape. I think it's meant to be more of an oval, so I hope that's okay that I'm going to be using a circle one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down and I'm going to paint over the top and bottom bit of it just to make it look a bit more oval. So to stick that down, you can use some spirit gum. I'm going to be using something a little bit stronger because these are quite heavy and I don't want it to fall off. So I'm going to be using some Telesis 8, which is a really super strong adhesive that's meant for prosthetics. I actually got this from the Makeup Armory. It's a really fantastic product and I really need to start using it more. So I'm just going to apply a small coat of that to the back of the gem, stick that down, and then I can paint around it. So yeah, hopefully by adding the red on the top and bottom of the gem, it's made it look a little bit longer. I can then take a M.A.C Black fluid line in Black Track and I'm going to apply that on the top set and bottom set of the waterlines of both my eyes to get rid of any hint of skin tone. We can then start painting the lips, which is going to be quite a unique shape because it's going to be bowed downwards as if there's a sad expression there. And to use that, I'm going to use one of my most favourite colours of Superstar, and that's Imperial Purple. So yeah, as you can see, not too big, but it definitely bows downwards. So really happy looking. Then, with the black cream, again, most of this makeup is done with black cream, I love it. I'm just going to apply that to the ends of my nose, going off into a point and then blending that outwards just to make the nose look a lot more pointed and narrow. Think more sinister. The last thing I'm going to do, which is again with the black cream, is do some light shading just around my temple area, just to enhance the temples a little bit because we've done so much with the cheekbones. So exactly the same as I did with the cheeks, I'm going to draw the shape that I want and then blend that towards itself and outwards, leaving a relatively harsh line but a tiny bit tapered on the outside. So as you can see, I've left the edge relatively dark like I have here at this most hollow point, and hopefully by doing that it also does tie in together with the cheeks so it makes it a little bit more dramatic looking. So then I just have to copy that on this side. So once that's done, I do believe the only thing left to do is pop in some contact lenses, pop on a costume, and I do believe that's the look complete. And there we go, that's my look officially complete. So I finished the look off by popping in 2 contact lenses from camoeyes.com. They're these bright red lenses which kind of just stare into your soul and I love them. I was toying with the idea of popping in some sclera lenses, but I think that might be a bit overkill with this makeup, so I hope I made the right choice. The costume I popped on isn't exactly what he wears in the games, but it's kind of similar to what he wears towards the end of the game series. I hope that's okay that I use this. The reason why I'm using this is because it's a beautiful costume, and I've had it for a while now, and I've been dying to use it, and it's just hopefully appropriate for this look. I actually got it from buycostumes.com. I'll pop that link in the description bar below. And a huge thank you to my wonderful friend Chopper for helping me out on the backstory of Quan Chi. And yeah, so that's my Quan Chi makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I did the look justice for you guys. If you did like it, please make sure to know the usual. Like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, so until next time. Bye guys.